560. The Answer.
Open enrollment! What's that? That's another loophole to get you to screw yourself in the ridiculous cost of this stupidity called Obamacare. Affordable Care Act, my ass.
People paying for Obamacare coverage will soon see new price tags on those premiums.
The plans under the Affordable Care Act will be going up an average of 26% next year. And this marks one of the largest increases in more than a decade.
One of, but not the largest is 53%, which is how you get to 400% increases when you allow a moron from the ghetto who was late on his fracking car payment to come up with an idea.
I owe you an answer on why it is I'm standing here today asking to extend something that was temporary. And here's the reason. We did fail to bring down the cost of health care.
Yeah, miserably. Not only did you fail spectacularly, it went up 400%, you stupid son of a... Lloyd, Gary, Indiana.
Hey, Shaun, how you doing tonight?
Good, brother.
Hey, I got a thing I was remembering when you started talking about Obama. When he ran the first time, he had made a statement, we need to fundamentally change America. And at that time, I thought, if you fundamentally change it, it ain't America no more. Well, now look what's going on.
Well, and he did fundamentally change it. You know, and I'm that serious about this. When you're listening to the Supreme Court, right? And they're talking about tariffs, and they're talking about does Trump have the right to do tariffs? Do you know what their excuse for going against Trump, which they will do? Do you know what the excuse is? That you will economically damage the American citizen. If the largest economic devastation to the earner, to the American citizen in the history of this country is Obamacare. By far, it's not even close. There has never been a policy that has destroyed more personal, more corporate, more businesses, more wealth of the nation in the history of the country since Obamacare. Did you know that?
You know what that sounds? You know what that sounds like a lot? Don't go with what you know. Go with what we tell you, because we know more than you.
This is the other thing you have to understand. This is what the Marxists, the communists, the socialists, the Democrats scum deliver. Equality through poverty. Equality through feudalism. This is why they implement the progressive tax. This is why they don't care about debt, and they sign people up to pay it who never would. I got that young man that'll call me. That call will haunt me the rest of my life. What do you do when you put together $1,000? This poor kid doesn't know the damage to that $1,000 just living among Democrats does, let alone what he's got to do to even equal the inflation of it. It's insanity to let these imbeciles continue to rob us. Halloween night, billions of dollars of tax increases across the board by these scum, and they celebrate it. It's game over, brother. You got to get the hell away from them. Thank you, Lloyd, for the call. Jim, Lake County.
Namaste, Shawnee. Namaste.
How are you, brother?
Hey, good. I went to the Mamdani victory party there in New York.
Yeah. Did you come home with any underwear?
Well, I just wanted to see if it was true, and it is true. Everybody got drunk equally.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, I thought that one up.
Well, did you notice how ugly all these Democrats are today? So they have to get drunk. I mean, how else are you possibly going to get lucky? Go ahead.
Well, that's why you have to get equally drunk. You see, then the eyes come closer, like, you know. Now Letitia James, right, and all that.
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders attacking the millionaire. Now he's attacking the billionaire because he's a millionaire. And speaking of billionaire or billions, if I was going to count a billion for everybody using every second, putting $1 down, it would take me 31 years and 7 months.
Yeah.
For $1 billion.
Yeah. We're way past $1 billion, brother. Think about this. So by that logic, and it's also accurate, it'll take you 31,700 years to go to $1 trillion. Since Barack Obama was rubbing the inner thigh of Tony Resco, I think they were more than friends. Since he was rubbing his inner thigh feverishly, this country has added $30 trillion because of that stupid imbecile and all of these Democrats, scourge and scum. And it took 237 years to get to $8 trillion. And these imbeciles added 30 in 15. That's why if you're in politics today, shut up, Don't ever talk, and don't ever say those most dangerous words any scumbag, scoundrel, thief can say. I'm going to fix things. Don't say a word. Sit there and shut up till you Nancy Pelosi your underpants and get the hell out of here, you rat pigs. Frank Gooch, Rogers Park.
Obamacare, they should call it Oxycontin Brave New World Care with all the harm he's done after allowing big insurance companies and big pharma to just go really unchecked. Is there some sort of a Dulles Huxley plan there?
Of course. Well, Frank, you have to understand there are tens of millions of people that do not pay a thing. Nothing. The whole thing, there's a tremendous amount there's millions of people that pay a sawbuck a month, which means you pay nothing. The whole fracking thing was designed to destroy business, to destroy personal wealth. When you get it in your head that the Democrats today are the Marxists of 100 years ago, you understand they want to disincentivize and implement feudalism among the worker. Because who's the best supporter of illiterate, thieving scum politicians? The welfare roach. Once you're on, you don't wiggle. You just want to vote for more portions, like a prisoner, like a slave, because that's what you are. So a guy like me, a guy like you will tell you, right here with your fracking policy, scumbag, we're a danger. How do you get us in line? You try to bankrupt us, right? Right? They don't understand. Money's not what gets me up in the morning. Not at all. Money's not what I think about when I think about success. None of that. I think about the character. And was I better today than I was yesterday? And did I go against my own conscience? And all of those things, that means you can never, ever be a Democrat. You can't even live around them. Thank you very much. Matt, South Bend.
Shaun, I'm going to ask you Mr. Question, Mr. Know-It-All. Wanted to ask about, I heard something about a blue slip or something like that between Congress or Senate or something. I mean, they're talking filibuster, and they said something about a blue slip. I don't know. Can you elaborate on that? I really appreciate it.
It's parliamentary lawyer jerk your neighbor speak for opposing something or supporting something. So in the House, it means something different than the Senate. In the Senate, if you like some suck-on appointee nominee, you blue slip and it means good. In the House, you hold up the blue slip and you say, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Bunch of lawyer stroking each other's inner thigh like Barack Obama and that greasy Tony Resco. It's a jerk-off phrase. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I was going to say, sounded like something like in soccer when they show them the yellow card. So
yeah, what the hell do I care? Bunch of savages kicking a ball at a bus. Ooh, let me watch that. Cecil, Wisconsin.
Good afternoon, Shaun. I am Cecil Edirisinghe out of Sherwood, Wisconsin, and I just came to know about your show just barely 3 months ago. Well, I'm so impressed, but what I like to tell you is that I studied in the Soviet Union from 1969 to 1973, and then I moved to Western Germany and, completely turned myself the other way around. Are you familiar with the fact that Bavaria was taken over in 1919 or 1920 for 7 days or 8 days by radicals like Mr. Mamdani?
Yes. Well, listen, this is it's funny. You're talking and I'm thinking about your name, Cecil. And I'm thinking about the arguments and the perspective of Cecil Rhodes, who was one of them.
Yeah.
Right?
Apparently, I was born in Sri Lanka, Ceylon at the time. And my parents were influenced by the British pretty much, and I'm Catholic by the way, by religion. Okay. So Cecil is my first name. Yeah.
So I'm thinking about the game that these collectivists, these control oligarchs,
there you go, Shaun.
What they tried to put in place. Right, and
you are so informed, sir.
Oh.
I'm extremely happy listening to you, and one day I will come and meet you.
Well, I would be honored. I would be honored for you to come and meet me. And I don't know what you're doing on Saturday, but if you have time and you would like to come to Freedom Summit, you can come as my guest. All right.
This is when is this Saturday, right?
Saturday. And I task. I'm going to put you on hold.
What time?
I don't know. You show up around 11 if that's good for you. I'll be there around 10:30.
And how long it lasts?
As long as you want. You could leave in a half hour. You could leave in a month. I'm not paying for the room, though, Cecil. This isn't Sri Lanka.
No.
No, go ahead.
Thank you. No, I'm out of Wisconsin. 1.5 hours. I will come.
All right.
I definitely will come.
I will.
Thank you so very much.
No, it's my pleasure.
We'll meet.
Hold on. We're going to get your last name.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right. 312-642-5600.
This is the Shaun Thompson Show on AM 560. The Answer.